Welcome to the new age. This is Tonio, and this is Bullish or Bearish, where each investor has 20 seconds to discuss if they're bullish or bearish on their investment. Today, I'm here with
LJ's V,
and I'm here with
Datwan.
No,
What is that?
special person. First investment on the list, Palantir. Palantir is a data integrated and software company that largely been operating through government contracts, and each contract varies 7 figures and up. Are you guys bullish or bearish on Palantir?
I'm bullish on Palantir. They've been taking the strategy of Jeff Bezos with reinvesting all their profits back into the company, but eventually those profits will yield. The need for something like Palantir is huge. That's all I have to say.
Good Lord. Palantir is going to be huge. I think it's going to be the new Tesla. I think it's hype around it, but they haven't made any profits at all. They are a company that's been around since 2003. So the fundamentals got to start back in the hype, but I'm bullish on Palantir.
All right. Second investment on the list, Ethereum. Ethereum is the second biggest crypto by market cap and is at an all-time high right now, $4,154 at this moment. Are you guys bullish or bearish on Ethereum?
I'm super bullish on Ethereum. I love Ethereum. It may be my second favorite crypto, to be honest, other than XRP. I love Ethereum because I love the use case and I love the marketplace that it has in their blockchain community and network.
I'm bullish on Ethereum. I've been invested in Ethereum for about 18 months now, since it was $2. Now, currently, it's over $4,000.
You said $2.
I said
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
You said
200. I'm sorry. It's over 4,000 now. So, and I expect it to continue to rise.
Third investment on the list, we're running it back from last episode, Tesla. Tesla has been running up all day, especially in pre-market, but news had came out that Hertz has ordered $100,000 worth of Teslas to add to their rental car service. Are you bullish or are you super bullish or bearish on Tesla?
I'm still super bullish. Elon Musk is a champion. Tesla has several different use cases. We know that their earnings just was recorded and they exceeded expectation. They're in other sectors. So I think that we'll start seeing more in the energy sector, more demand.
Yeah, obviously we're both super bullish on Tesla. I think I'm more curious to see how it will affect the whole EV sector at whole.
And we have a special request from one of our subscribers. They hit on this subject. Janet Yellen is thinking about taxing unrealized gains on the super wealthy. Let's go to a clip and see what Janet had to say.
Consideration is a proposal that Senator Wyden and the Senate Finance Committee have been looking at that would impose a tax on unrealized capital gains on liquid assets held by extremely wealthy individuals, billionaires. I wouldn't call that a wealth tax, but it would help get at capital gains, which are an extraordinarily large part of the incomes of the wealthiest individuals. And right now, escape taxation until they're realized, and often they're unrealized and at death, benefit from so-called step-up of basis. So it's not a wealth tax, but a tax on unrealized capital gains of exceptionally wealthy individuals.
Are you guys bullish or bearish on the unrealized gain tax on the super wealthy?
So I'm bullish. I don't like it, let's be clear. But Uncle Sam is going to get his money one way or another. Recently they talked about taking one approach that wasn't so popular. So now they're trying to come through the back door. I think that eventually it'll be done. They'll get their money one way or another. The money, not their money, our money.
I'm I'm bullish on it. I think it's somewhat better than what they was proposing. I think they got a lot of pushback from what they were proposing.
What were they proposing?
The $600 IRS trying to see $600 in your bank account. I don't think that was a very popular decision. I think they was pretty arrogant about it, to be honest. I think they're trying to backtrack now. We're going to see if I'm with you. I don't necessarily see how they do it with a unrealized gains tax, because it's unrealized. Can you write off something that's unrealized losses? So it's kind of, I think something needs to be done. I'm not sure if this is the correct route, but at the end of the day, it's better than what they was proposing. Now, for her to say it's not a wealth tax, but to specifically point out billionaires, it's a wealth tax. They just don't want to call it a wealth tax. That's a wealth tax. It's not a tax for all. So, but
Semantics.
right, semantics. But I'm not a billionaire yet, so I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I just don't think it's logistically fair, if you get what I'm saying.
What's your thoughts, moderator?
Oh, well, of course you gotta ask, the good guy. My thoughts are, I think it's unfair because a lot of people, my first question would be, what will make you super wealthy? Like, what money bracket will put you in that category? Because we all know, involving with crypto, involving people that has AMC and GameStop, they're going to be millionaires regardless.
Mm-hmm.
Period. So do they fall in that category as being taxed on the unrealized gains? And then it goes to the question of, if your portfolio reaches $2 million and you never sell it, and now today your portfolio says $200,000,
Right.
how much are you getting taxed on that unrealized gain?
Right.
It's a lot of questions, and a lot of holes.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot of holes. And just for you saying that, I'm going to switch my answer. I'm bearish on this shit, to be honest.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
It's almost, why won't they just fix the loopholes in the system versus keep trying to add something?
If they fix the loopholes, they'll be shooting their own selves in the foot.
Right.
The loopholes gets them out and allows them to continue to keep their money and take money from you and I.
Right.
So if they had to pick one of these, I don't know what you want to call them, but the $600 in their bank account, observing that, or taxing the unrealized gains, which seems more reasonable?
Reasonable? What do you mean by reasonable?
People be like, oh, okay, you can do that.
It's always tax the rich. It's always tax the wealthy that they run on.
I'm about to say.
So right.
That's what they run on.
Right.
That ain't what actually transpires.
Right. So it's kind of like, I get why they got so much pushback from that, because they run on tax the rich, tax the wealthy. So it's like, y'all coming after us now. That's why they got so much pushback. My thing is, how can you tax something that's unrealized? Like, so if I invested in a Bitcoin at $1 and now it's all the way up to, let's say, 60,000, do I have to sell some of my Bitcoin? You get what I'm saying? Well, I'm not even ready to sell.
So what I think is,
and then another thing is, real quick, if I invested in, let's say, a meme coin, right, and it went, a meme stock or whatever, and it went all the way to $100 and then shot back down to $10, like, what is the parameters? What is the ramifications? So I think it's up in the air.
Yeah,
it's too messy for me.
Yeah, what I think is, I think that politicians throw stuff out there. Like you mentioned arrogance, early on in your dialogue. I think they throw stuff out there to see what they can and can't get away with. And look at the reactions of the people and their popularity, which way it trends based on what they throw out there. But it's going to be interesting how this plays out. That's my thoughts and my view.
All right, well, this is today's episode of Bullish and Bearish. I'm New Age Tonio. This is LJ's view. New Age Chief. Welcome to the New Age.